behind now the long lap penalty loop on the outside of turn 3.
That's an easy long lap penalty to negotiate that on the outside of 3 and 4. You rejoin on the way out of turn 4, and then the long straight up towards turn 5. So many overtaking spots around this Motegi circuit, into turn 1, into turn 3. Turn 9 is an option as well. We're expecting this Moto3 battle to be decided on that run out of 10 down to the 90-degree corner of turn 11. The downhill approach on the end of the longest straight, 762 metres between turn 10 and 11.
Already done so much leading and so much winning so far in 2025, hasn't he? Championship leader Jose Antonio Rueda wins in Thailand, in Texas, Jerez, Le Mans, Silverstone. That brilliant sequence of 3 successive victories, including all the way from the back of the grid at the British Grand Prix. Follow-up wins in Assen, Brno, and most recently in Misano. Perfect proof of why Rueda does find himself in such a position of authority in this Moto3 World Championship. All eyes really, the onus now on Piqueras just to try and make sure that this championship does roll on beyond Mandalika and Australia. There it is, right on cue. 295 points from our opening 16 Grand Prix have been gathered by Rueda. Piqueras, the only rider then who's within 100 points of the informed Spaniard. Max Quiles, a rookie, 3rd. What would the championship picture have looked like had Quiles not missed 4 Grand Prix? A combination of not being old enough at the start of the campaign and then a bit of injury. When you think that the fact he's only done, what, 12 or 13 Grand Prix this season, still 3rd in the World Championship. Here we go then, we're about to go racing on a potentially pivotal day in MotoGP here in Japan. Moto3 action getting underway though shortly. Lights out and we're racing in Moto3 here in Motegi. It's a great start from Taya Prussato in the middle of that second row to finish 5th. Prussato immediately delighting his home crowd as he up into 3rd place. Slots in behind both Perone and Rueda. Rueda has made the jump from pole position, but Prussato electric off the line.
Bit of a shocker for Kelso. He dropped a couple of places. Wasn't the best of starts either for Quiles, who got way too much wheelie off the line, but he has been able to make up some early ground. He's lost to Carpe, who's another big move on lap 1.
Pursato's been swallowed up on the exit of turn 2. He was briefly 3rd. The drama further back. Aditama's gone down in a bit of a melee on the brakes into turn 3. Prussato today was superb off the line. Came through sector 1 down in 7th. He lost 4 places coming out of turn 2.
Piqueras also lost places coming out of turns 1 and 2. He's now back to 8th place already. Piqueras playing some catch-up. Big move, as I mentioned, is Carpe, who started from 10th on the grid. He's already up into the top 5, although Quiles has now taken away that 5th place.
What a great start as well for Fernandez on the 31 black, 6th down to 10th place. Getting busy, isn't it, between Carpe.
These two have got previous.
Kelso's looking pretty racy already, isn't he, in 2nd place as Moroni runs out wide onto the green paintwork as coming out of turn 9. Top end of the circuit now into the hairpin curve we go. It's all about picking up some slipstream now as they power out up towards top gear. Accelerate down the downhill straight into the 90-degree corner. They're all going to sort of fan out here on the slipstream city. Rueda from Kelso, from Munoz, who's been very, very strong on this first lap. Quiles coming from a mile back. How's he made that work? How's he got that CF motorbike stopped? He's got the inside line, has he coming under the tunnel? No, not quite. But Quiles, we know how strong he is on the brakes. That time around, they're not able to get through.
Well, he launched a bit of a speculative one into turn 10. I thought he was going to have his front tyre swept away from him because Perone swept right around the outside of him. So Quiles then has made some early progress. Up front, 8th on the grid, up into 5th. Ahead of Carpe, Prussato, Piqueras and Pini, who remind you, has 2 long lap penalties. He has around 5 laps to serve them.
Quiles this time around from Perone. Kelso then darts to the inside line on the brakes into turn 5. There's no way that Rueda could turn in. So this is superb by Kelso early on. He leads now here in Japan as they cover the tunnel through the high-speed right-hander of 6.
To remind you that Kelso is on the soft front tyre as it's his only way, isn't it, as he comes through on Rueda, so the championship leader loses 2 spots in 3 corners.
Munoz putting manners on arrival. Where we heard that one before. Bull Jack's just reporting from down in pit lane. There are spots, light spots suspension.
See on the camera
You can see it now, the camera lens. This is the top end of the circuit. Some light rain spots then on the camera lens at turn 10.
No flag-to-flag rule in Moto3, so if the rain does get too heavy, then they feel it is dangerous to be riding around on slicks, they may stop this race and bring a red flag out. Noah Detfiler will get no benefit from any red flags. He's already crashed out of the Grand Prix. We're approaching the part of the racetrack where we understand that there is some more rain falling on the start-finish straight. It is very light, though, at this stage.
Still very unnerving now, isn't it, when you start getting light spots of rain on the visor. It's getting better and better and better as far as Almanza's concerned. He's now up in a 12th place, picked his way through on Luca Lunetta. No further action taken after the first lap incident that involved Adatama at turn 3. Real good battles, more rain spots are seen on our camera lens going through turn 1 and 2. Some battle, isn't it, between Perrone and Quiles, 28 versus 71. Two young chargers going toe-to-toe.
Yeah, so the spots of rain clearly aren't impacting on the race pace at the moment. At 55.8 as Pini comes in for the first of his long lap penalties. It's rather narrow, isn't it? You've got to make sure you stay within those two white lines, otherwise you'll have to reserve it. First of two long lap penalties successfully served, but look how far back it's dropped Pini. He's now down to 13th spot and detached from the group.
Kelso, quickest rider on circuit, last lap at 1:55.862. That was a whisker quicker than Munoz in second place. Munoz, who's come from 7th place, third row on the grid. Now they'll attack up this short rise through into the hollow of 7. Then right now coming through 8. Kelso, Munoz, Rueda, Quiles then and Perrone. Just having a quick check on Almanza, because very, very quickly Almanza's going to be forcing his way into the top 10. This has been a stunning early recovery from the Spaniard.
Ferrosato's just taken Carpe in the back of the picture. They're battling over 6th place. Of course, Honda's main hope in this Grand Prix as Quiles launching another of his late lunges at the inside. This time it is Rueda who's going to try and hang it out around the outside and try and win the drag race down to turn 11.
He is not shy at all, is he? Young Quiles. If he sees a gap, well, he is going to go for it. Push wide there, Rueda, he lost all of his drive coming out of 10. That's allowed Perrone to come through. That was because he got picked up by Quiles in the 10. He just had to run slightly offline there, compromise his exit speed, and Perrone just says, thank you very much. He takes the place as well, so not really going to master plan 8 right now as far as pole starter Jose Antonio Rueda is concerned. Bump back to 5th.
Fair play to Almanza again. He's actually in this group now. It's 11 who've got away at the front, and Almanza's just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix on a 55.7. To give you an idea what kind of pace that is, Pole was a 54.8 yesterday, so any drops of rain that are landing on these riders' visors, it's not affecting the pace at the front.
Oh, here we go. They're now attacking into turn 3. There is the rain flag. You can see it there being waved into the braking zone for turn 3. We did say pre-race it's the coolest conditions we've had of the weekend so far. Certainly the cloudiest. You get almost a microclimate here in the Mantas region of Motegi. This was not on the forecast at all, was it? Quiles, he is just lethal. He's so good on the brakes. This time around he picks off Munoz down the hill into turn 5.
And Rueda just took Perrone back as well for 4th place. So the 99, the blue number, the light blue number on the front of the IO machine, as opposed to the slightly bolder blue of Perrone, who's now lost another place. Ferrosato comes through. Quiles and Munoz still battling with each other. That's a battle that any Moto Grand Prix fan would pay to see.
Pini lost about 2.5 seconds coming through the long lap penalty loop as Perrone instantly tries to find a retaliatory move on Ferrosato, who got pushed out to the grass there, didn't he, Ferrosato? That's going to cost him so much time out of 9, and Piqueras goes through into 10. Quiles, well, you knew it was coming. You knew he was going to make an immediate attack on Kelso. Quiles on Kelso, and not for the first time in 2025. It's some Quiles aggression, some Quiles now has got into the front of the Grand Prix.
Well, Quiles and Kelso had a bit of a frank exchange of views on circuit yesterday morning in Saturday practice, so they've already swapped some positions already through the weekend. Kelso then, in many respects, if there's some rain on the visor and some rain on the circuit, perhaps the best place to be is a bike or two further back. Of course, it's Quiles who's now going to be the first rider to hit any slightly slippery sectors.
This is Quiles' 13th Grand Prix start. This is now the 10th race he has led. This is not a new experience at all, is it, for the rookie, as he brakes hard.
Perrone on Rueda.
Perrone on Rueda. Well, Perrone's not thinking about Rueda's charge towards the World Championship. Side by side go Munoz and Kelso. They both lost drive. And look at Perrone and Rueda. They both slipped through up into 2nd and 3rd respectively. And Munoz and Kelso tangling on the exit of 2 as Munoz then just unceremoniously almost cleans out Rueda. Munoz, well, we know he's got razor-sharp elbows and knees. He's not scared to use them.
And he's got tunnel vision as well. He's not looking at anyone else's. Keyless has a moment there at the front end into turn 5. Is the rain now starting to get a little bit more troublesome out there?
Yeah, you can still see the rain flags being waved by the marshals. A big warning there for Keyless, who has now got Perrone for company. Of course, these two have locked horns famously in that classic Hungarian Grand Prix at Balaton Park. Look at Perrone, almost right to the back of Keyless there. Jack just informing us once again, it's Perrone on the inside of Keyless into turn 9.
He's not bothered by the rain,
Keyless getting some Keyless treatment there from Perrone. Jack just informing us the rain is starting to get a little bit heavier down in pit. First time I can actually see it hitting our commentary box windows here. We're just sort of in the run between the exit of pit lane and the first corner. So yeah, this rain could be posing a big threat.
There's some big spots on the window. It's tricky this to race direction in terms of determining what the tipping point is. They don't want to wait for someone to crash. They want to try and call it just before we arrive at that stage. We'll see what the kind of lap times are and see what kind of drop-off we've got in performances. That's someone on the back of the picture. That's a Keras there. Well, it's Yamanaka actually on the second of the MSI machines. You can see the panels, you can see the flags waving. These are really tricky moments for everyone in this Moto3 field, particularly Rueda, who's got so much to lose.
Out of the final corner we go, victory corner. It is Perrone that leads. They're all gagging up behind Keyless in second place. Furusato darts to the inside line, trying to find a way through on Kelso. More and more rain spots falling on our camera in the first corner. Oh, that's going to be tight. It's going to be super close in between Kelso and Furusato on the exit of 2. Furusato briefly had the best of it. Kelso, though, will now have the inside line for 3 on the brakes.
Oh, Keyless once again getting a little bit squirrely under braking for 3. They're going around a second and a half slower than they were earlier in the Grand Prix. Fastest lap of the Grand Prix earlier on was a 55.7 for Almanza. Perrone did a 56.8, but the majority of the field were back in the 57s.
Yeah, and this lead group is now starting to concertina up, isn't it? Furusato once again tries a raid on the inside of Kelso. This time around he has made it through. That was on the brakes into 5. Who was at the back? Was that Carpe with his arm up there?
I don't know whether he's trying to send a message to the race direction that this is getting
Not
a little bit
call.
too wet. It's not your call, I'm afraid. You race until you see the red panels flashing.
Yeah, that is not a call that Carpe can make. I don't know if he was getting frustrated maybe with something that was happening ahead of him, but yeah, Carpe, you can stick your hand up as much as you want, but it's up to race direction to decide when we might have a halt to proceedings. Further back, Almanza with a lovely move there on the inside of Keras into turn 9. Almanza's come from the back of the grid here. He's now up into 7.
He's just piled through Kelso there into
rain
turn 10.
is coming harder.
Kelso now way out wide, and he's going to drop to the back of the group. The Hondas who are on the soft front tyres, they look like they've got the superior grip and confidence at this stage. Fernandez and Almanza are racing towards the front.
Munoz is now at the front though as he drops down into the 19-degree corner. Got perfect drive coming out of turn 10 there, did Munoz, and for the first time in this Grand Prix from the third row of the grid, the 64 hits the front.
And Carpe again did have his hand up on the back straight. He's clearly trying to call a halt to this. Unfortunately, Alvaro, you just got to keep going until race direction decides that it's too sketchy. As Keyless now goes on the wrong side of the curb, and that's going to cost him all his exit speed.
He was on the grass. He was so close to losing the rear there on the grass. Was Keyless, and that's lost him all of his drive. Furusato had no issues there, just hugged the inside line, had the initiative on the inside, and he's now up into third place, goes Furusato.
We're not far away, by the way, from the point where which race direction, if they do stop it, we could have a result. Lap 11 of 17 is the point where if they stop it, we will declare a result. So we're 4 laps.
Munoz is quite brilliantly having hit the front on the previous lap. He's already threatening a 0.4 of a second advantage. Look at that, half a dozen bike lengths he is now clear. Perrone in second place. What about Rueda? Rueda's back in 10th.
Look at it in the foreground, it's pouring down, or it looks like it is there through turn 6, certainly falling as heavy as we've seen it in this Grand Prix. Not that it's bothering Tyre Furusato, who sees a golden home result in the horizon here.
I think it was Yuichi Yui. There's not been a home winner in the lightweight category here since 2001. The home fans will be going potty, won't they, if they see Furusato get the job done here today. Two title contenders in this Grand Prix. For Keras at the moment, 9th. Rueda in 10th. Of course, they've got so much more to lose than some of those ahead of him in these precarious conditions. Oh! Blue on blue, turquoise on turquoise. A bit of friendly fire there between Almanza and Fernandez.
In the end, it's Yamanaka who might be picking up the pieces from all of that and coming through into into 5th place. It's the Hondas that are going so well here. So you've got Furasato second, you've got the Leopards when they're not busy running into each other, also going very well. And Luca Lanetta is also making his way through the field. We're now back into the mid-57s and low 58s. The pace continues to get slower.
Yeah, something happened to Kelso, didn't it? He's down in 11th at the moment. Carpe's been cut well adrift as well. Maybe just a little bit too hesitant in these wet conditions. It's called mental rain. There's nothing worse than just seeing spots of rain on your visor. You're just not quite sure how hard you can push, where the limit is. Do you have to adjust your braking markers, where you pick up the throttle? So easy to wipe out the front, so easy to lose the rear. No problems at the moment though, is there for Munoz, who's nearly 8/10 of a second clear now of Furasato, who picked up Perone on that last lap. Side by side go our top two in the championship. Vaqueras versus Rueda.
It's pouring down outside our window. There's some major lashes of rain now hitting the commentary box window. This might be the point where they have to call a halt to this. Race direction, of course, they've got first-hand information. It is absolutely chucking down now on the main straight.
Where has this rain come from? This was not
blue sky ahead of us.
It's not in the forecast as it, or was it at all?
This needs to be stopped.
And of course, this could be drama in terms of the MotoGP potential title decider coming up later on this afternoon. It's teeming down at the moment. We're just out of our commentary box window, looking in the braking zone for the first corner. Munoz now is over a second clear of Furasato, being dropped from this lead group. Vaqueras and Rueda, who are perhaps understandably erring on a little bit more side of caution than some of those ahead of them, with potentially so much to lose in terms of the championship. Rueda's just going to follow Vaqueras here, is he? Just go, well, wherever Vaqueras finishes, I'm directly behind him. Very little damage being done to his championship lead.
Munoz still pushing on as Furasato there was almost ballet dancing his Honda into turn 10. We're now heading back towards the part of the racetrack where we are, where suddenly it was falling heavily. It has eased off a little bit again on the main straight, but these riders might be in for a bit of a nasty shock when they get down to turn 1.
Yeah, and it looks like it'll be a turn 1 which Munoz will be tackling first. Further down, a bit of a British battle. Scott Ogden just past Eddie O'Shea in 19th place. Here is Yamanaka versus Lanetta as they come into the blue skies, the sunshine now in the fourth sector. I mean, talk about unpredictable topsy-turvy weather here in Motegi. Munoz then is over the line now. He's coming into braking zone where we've seen sort of heavy rain falling just a few moments ago. A bit of a twitch there on the front as he squeezed the front brake into turn 1. No signs at the moment of this race being halted, and looking out of our commentary box window once again, it looks like the rain has completely stopped.
Oh, Furasato's gone down. He has been caught out by that wet, slippery first sector. Hopes of a home victory have sadly slipped away for Tayo Furasato.
So tricky to just manage the balance of where the limit is in these kind of conditions. There he goes. Oh, he loses the rear. We said it's so easy to lose the rear. Just trying to be that little bit too eager to get on the throttle on the exit of turn 2. He could see Munoz was streaking away at the front of this field. Oh, they can't quite believe what they witnessed, have they? The Japanese fans. There's going to be no home success as far as Furasato's concerned. That's a seriously aggressive move by Yamanaka and Lanetta going through 6.
Vaqueras has lost a whole heap of time somewhere around the racetrack, trying to find out where he is, because we're looking at the field coming through, but Vaqueras was all on his own there in the field, trying to find. He's been passed by Rueda and he's lost the best part of a second and a half in the process as Lanetta now comes back through on Ryusei Yamanaka. Munoz has also lost a second somewhere in the second sector. His lead has been cut in half.
It's a tightrope, isn't it? A tightrope at the moment for these Moto3 riders, just trying to judge how hard they can push. It's just all about your risk and reward ratio right now. Good fight this in between Yamanaka and Lanetta. That's the third time these two have swapped overtakes on this lap 9 of 17. Trying to benefit from this chaos is Rueda as well.
Furasato, according to our time sheets, has crashed again. We had information that he'd rejoined the race. He's now crashed again. That's what happened to Vaqueras. He went straight on at turn 5, and that's where he lost all that time.
Yeah, I think it might be time to park it as far as Furasato is concerned. Was that maybe some damage to his Honda Team Asia machine? Well, there it is. It's a sorry Sunday, isn't it now, for Tayo Furasato, who would have been dreaming at one stage of a home podium, potentially even a home victory. That's not going to happen after 2 crashes in quick succession. Here is Munoz then now, 1.3 seconds clear of Perone in second place. Almanza, who started this Grand Prix in 24th place, is now potentially on course for his first ever World Championship podium. What a recovery, what a fight back it has been from the Leopard Honda start.
And the pace is now back in the 59s. We're now going the thick end of 4 seconds a lap slower than we were earlier on in the race. I think this is Furasato's second crash, or is he going to just pull over? Yeah, he crashes in a straight line coming out of turn 5, just
Sabtu on his backside for the second time. Back at the front, gap between Munoz and Perrone, 1.4 seconds. Here is Quiles then now, on the inside of Almanza. Lovely, lovely move. That's the textbook manoeuvre there on the brakes, isn't it? Having the inside line going through turn 9. Actually, Fernandez is just getting cut adrift by the two Spaniards directly ahead of him. And the real battle behind Rueda, Lunetta, Piqueras, Pini. Jack just confirming the rain has stopped. We've now got glorious sunshine, which will be quickly drying this damp mobility resort Motegi service. It was never really what you could call full wet at any stage. With this sunshine now blazing down on this Motegi service, it will dry up very quickly.
We are living in strange times here at Village Resort Motegi. This is a weird Moto3 race, but David Munoz is not complaining one iota. He's still got that 1.3 second lead over Perrone. As Scott Ogden has been given some information to drop a position, that will drop him out of the points for overtaking under yellow flags, presumably for the crash of Furusato. But we are now back in the 156s. The pace has now quickened up by 3 seconds a lap as the rain eases and the sun now beats back on this Motegi circuit.
Thankfully, the rain was never severe enough, was it, to really soak this Motegi track. And now, unbelievable, isn't it? Just a few moments ago, we were sort of picking these riders out through some gloomy, cloudy skies into turn 3. But under now some rather spectacular sunshine, we ride on board with Quiles. He's got Almanza for company as they power out of turn 4. You can see there Almanza has gained 20 places from his starting position. This would be some way to take his first ever World Championship podium, to do it from the back of the grid.
Looking at the lap times then, so we've got Piqueras is also doing 56s now. Of course, he's now all the way back in 8th, trying to come back at Rueda. He's now in the same group as Rueda, so we've got Rueda 6th, and then the two fronts at empty helmets, MSI KTMs, Yamanaka and Piqueras, right behind him.
In terms of the championship contenders, Rueda in 6th spot. Kelso was the early leader in this Grand Prix. Well, he's down in 11th, isn't he now, just ahead of his fellow Aussie Jacob Rolston. Piqueras, after his big scare at turn 5, he's still circulating in 8th place. Pick up from the 36, just closing in on his empty helmet MSI colleague Yamanaka, who's now really sort of carrying the podium hopes for the home fans here, although Yamanaka, he was 4.4 seconds behind your race leader Munoz when we started this lap 11 of 17. He's got time maybe if he cracks on with it, gets his head down to maybe still have a say in the podium battle.
Fair play to Guido Pini with his 2 long laps earlier on. The slightly tricky weather conditions were kind of perfect for him because it enabled him to win back some of the time that he lost with his 2 long lap penalties. So Pini just inside the top 10 now and catching Lunetta up ahead of him at a second a lap. So Munoz's lead still holding firm around that 2.5 point. He's now doing low 56s. In fact, Rueda has now just set his personal best lap of the Grand Prix on a 1:55.9.
Yeah, and Almanza's suffering. I mean, how much has he taken out of those Pirelli tyres to get himself from the back of the grid almost to the front of it? He's been dropped by Quiles. That's not going to help his cause either, is it? Charging in hot going into turn 11. So that was the reason why he did surrender a whole bunch of time on that previous lap. Has that cost Almanza a podium here then? Because you can just see how much time it cost him compared to Quiles ahead of him. About 5.5 laps to go here in Motegi. It's been a very unpredictable race, hasn't it? Unpredictable weather conditions for the riders to contend with. Almanza and Fernandez, well, they've already had a couple of big battles, big contacts earlier on in this Grand Prix. This now the battle for 4.
Reminder, both of these Leopard Hondas are on the soft front tyre. So is Kelso, who's now back in the 55s too, in 11th place. So as soon as it's dried up again, the riders who started at the front are now starting to make their way back towards the front. Rueda and Kelso in the 55s. Piqueras also doing low 56s as the Leopards go to battle again. Fernandez, we think, might well be leaving that team. David Almanza potentially staying, and it's Almanza who takes that position away and costs Almanza a couple of spots.
Yeah, and saying thank you very much, I'll take a couple of extra points. Is World Championship leader Rueda, who is getting some immediate payback from Almanza. So Almanza now, that's red mist. He's going to see, trying to charge back towards his teammate Fernandez to get some payback, isn't he? On board with Rueda now, hard on the brakes into this real tricky down on braking zone, the 90-degree corner. That's a lovely move there by Rueda. That was beautifully done as Piqueras was a little bit wide. I think trying to make a move through on his teammate Yamanaka down the hill into it there, and I think Piqueras did get through.
Piqueras is now up into 7th place, and in terms of the World Championship, it's all about determining what kind of match points Rueda's going to have next weekend. If you put the flag out now, Rueda go to Indonesia with a chance to win the World Championship. Quiles is catching Peroni for second place as Kelso now sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Quiles in the 55s last time round. He was half a second quicker than Peroni, so that all-rookie battle for second is closing up.
Very important points in the championship at stake here, particularly as far as Munoz and Quiles are concerned. 16 points splitting those two Spaniards in the race to third in the championship. This is Pini's very impressive recovery from his 2 long laps, working his way through on fellow Italian Lanetta on the brakes into turn 3. So that now pushes Pini up into the top 10, which is some ride after those 2 long laps.
Well, remember when the rain was starting to fall, it was Peroni who was getting particularly aggressive and rampaging through the field. He looks like he's now starting to suffer with around about 3.5 laps of this to go. Quiles has caught him so quickly that it feels like it might be just a simple move for Quiles to take that second place. And of course the second place that Quiles has occupied on many an occasion this season. Here he is almost trying to ride around the outside of Peroni as they drop into turn 9.
Well, there's no elbow-to-elbow combat like we saw over the line between the pair of them at Balaton Park a few weeks ago. Quiles trying to go the long way around here. Oh, he gets his right knee clipped there big time, doesn't he, by Peroni. 2 real young, hungry talents here, aren't they, going elbow to elbow. Needs be. Quiles gets the better of it. He got the worst. Piqueras has crashed. Angel Piqueras has dropped the ball here big time in Japan. That could be huge. Well, it is huge in terms of the destiny of this Moto3 World Championship. He tucks the front going through turn 10. Didn't come through turn 10. Is that the moment? Is that the key and decisive moment? Not just this Japanese Grand Prix, but this Moto3 season, as it'll be game on now in the championship as far as Rueda is concerned.
As funny as it might sound, because the field is so splintered and spread out, he only lost 3 places with that. He's come through in 11th place. It's Piqueras. Of course, it's going to cost him any chance of finishing ahead of Rueda this afternoon, but it's actually, in terms of points, not cost him a great deal. Piqueras was still waiting for him to come across the line. He has now come across the line just ahead of Carpe in P11.
He's like a rocket at the moment, a 1:55.592. That's the fastest lap of this Grand Prix so far from the Italian. He's trying to now close in on Kelso. Yamanaka up to 7th now after the mistake from Piqueras. Jose Antonio Rueda's also got some serious speed as well, as he's in a Leopard Honda sandwich right now. There he is.
Basically managing the gap to the field behind him. Quiles now up into 2nd place, but Munoz is basically just matching his lap times in the low 156s. A 2.2 second lead is rare in Moto3 terms, but Munoz doing a fine job. He managed to break away from the chaos, and a lot of the chaos has been here with the Leopard Hondas going head-to-head. They're now both behind Rueda, and it's now Almanza with the advantage ahead of Adrian Fernandez.
But for how much longer? Because you knew this was coming. Very next corner, Fernandez with the block pass, just grabbed at the piece of tarmac that Almanza wanted, and Fernandez now is back up into 5th place. I don't think this is the end of this one. I think this is going to run all the way to the checkered flag between Fernandez and Almanza. A few chewed fingernails inside Leopard Honda right now. Piqueras 11th, further down Carpe, Foggia, Ralston and Batelli in the point scoring places, which will be some return after his 6-month injury layoff to pick up a point as far as Batelli's concerned. Career-threatening injuries in a training accident directly after Austin has put him out for so long, so that would be a big win as far as Batelli's concerned.
All credit to Peroni too, given how quickly Quiles caught him. Thought that it would be not only a simple pass, but that Quiles would just disappear off into the distance. He hasn't done that with 3 to go. Peroni looks like he's saving for perhaps a final attack on Quiles in the remaining 3 laps. This 2nd place is still up for grabs.
You just wonder, you know, whether Jose Antonio Rueda might fancy getting himself into this podium battle late on. Once again, of all the riders in the top 7, he was the only one in the 55s. So he was a couple of tenths faster than Peroni, who has been pushed to his fastest pace of this Grand Prix so far in this heated battle with Quiles. Peroni found a 1:56 flat on that last lap, which was a PB lap from the Argentine. And here is Rueda. Let's just check the gap. He's 7 tenths at the moment behind Peroni in 3rd place. He's already picked up about a 1.5 tenths halfway around this current lap. This might be game on for Rueda in terms of the top 3, you know.
And he's dragging the 2 Leopard Hondas, who called a momentary truce in 5th and 6th place, along with him for the ride. So we've got a 5-way fight now for this 2nd place the two rookies up front, busy watching each other. Watch out for the champion-elect up behind you.
Rueda, no question, absolutely no question. Two and a few corners laps remaining in this Grand Prix. Quiles and Perrone, well, I'm not sure that they're aware of the danger that's brewing behind them. The gap now between Perrone and Rueda is down to under half a second. He's taken half a second in 3 sectors alone on this lap 17, lap 14 of 17 rather, for Rueda. What a late charge this is, and he takes a giant stride towards Moto3 glory.
Yeah, Piqueras has lost the further place, further back. He's now been passed by Foggia for 11th, because Piqueras surely riding around a rather second-hand MT Hellas MSI KTM, so he's going to lose further points, and of course Rueda with 2 laps to go could still gain a chunk of points.
Rueda surely is in the 55s again, isn't he? He is the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Well, visibly, you can see with the naked eye just how much quicker he is than Quiles and Perrone at the moment. A 55.305 on 15-lap-old Pirelli rubber from Rueda. This is scintillating late speed, isn't it? From a rider who surely is cruising to the title in 2025.
And in fairness, Quiles and Perrone didn't respond to the threat. They set their personal best laps of the Grand Prix. They were faster than Munoz leading the race, but it's still not as fast, nowhere near as fast as Rueda. And look at the gap that Rueda's put into the Leopard Hondas, who half a lap earlier were being dragged along by him. They're now long gone.
In those spots of rain about half race distance or shortly before, Rueda was down to as low as 10th place. But once again, he is producing a ride which is showing exactly why surely he'll be crowned Moto3 World Champion in 2025. He once again closes up through the left-hander of 7. Now through the long radius right-hander of turn 8. Rueda's going to line up a move here, potentially on Perrone. On the brakes into turn 9. He goes back through the gearbox. That's beautiful. Rueda now up into 4th.
I think we've lost Almanza on the Leopard Honda. He's now tumbling down the order from the back to very nearly the front, but Almanza's race ends a lap and a half from home.
So Rueda then now onto the podium places. What a stunning late charge this has been. That's a shame as far as David Almanza's concerned. He produced heroic effort to get himself from the back of the grid. 24th, he started this race. He was briefly on the podium places, wasn't he, after a rousing recovery? Rueda, I thought he was going to maybe send it on the inside of Quiles there, down the hill into the 19th degree corner. But this, in terms of the championship, is just getting better and better and better, isn't it, for Rueda?
Well, sounds like a silly thing to say with only a lap to go, but I think Rueda has the luxury of a little bit of patience here. He's caught them so quickly. He doesn't have to attack at the first available opportunity.
Comfortably in the 55s, it is Rueda trying to get a bit of corner speed now through turn 2. Get the exit now, maybe line up a move on Quiles on the brakes into turn 3. I think he's going to be a little bit too far back to attack Quiles then on the hard braking zone into 3. Just moving out of your picture there now as we go through 3 and 4 with your race leader Munoz, who started this final lap just shy of 2 seconds clear of this epic battle raging now. Quiles, Rueda and Perrone for the final 2 spots on the podium.
Well, we've seen when he's been attacking, you can see it there from the aerial shot, how good Quiles is on the brakes. Of course, a couple of laps ago, we saw Rueda attack Perrone through this infield section. On the way now to the 130 R6, he gets the run on Quiles into 7.
He's just got the better corner speed, far better corner speed than Quiles, going through that fast right-hander of 6. Now then, has he gone a little bit too early? Because he is giving Quiles and Perrone a potential opportunity. First one coming up right now to try back on the brakes into turn 9. Rueda just too strong on the front end of that KTM. He holds firm.
After last lap heartache at the hands of Rueda in Misano, Quiles won't want a repeat of that. He'll want some revenge on Rueda, who is now on the precipice, on the verge of the Moto3 World Championship with this result. Of course, Munoz doing a fine job, of course, for victory up front, but who's going to join him on the podium?
Yeah, it's got worse for Piqueras. He's now down in 12th place. Bettelli, who was 15th a couple laps ago. What a charge it's been from Bettelli. He was briefed up into 11th.
Here
comes Quiles. You knew that move was coming. Rueda's going to lean on him on the outside. Quiles has not been able to get through. Surely then now Rueda has got this second place covered up here in Japan. What about the final spot on the podium? Perrone sends it on the inside of Quiles. Big nudge between the pair of them. At the front though, as Quiles will hold on the 3rd place. It has been a masterclass here in Motegi in really tricky conditions from your race winner, David Munoz. Superb performance by the Luca Imoli rider. He takes a checkered flag, 1.6 seconds clear of Jose Antonio Rueda. Rueda, who dropped back to 10th when those spots of rain were falling around half distance, does take a superb 2nd place. Massive 2025 wins that epic fight. That's the second time in the last few Grand Prix that Perone and Quiles have had close combats coming out of the final corner. They did so in Hungary. Quiles then is on the podium once again in third. Perone misses out in fourth place. It's a fifth for Fernandez. Top six for Yamanaka in front of his home crowd. Pini after his two-long lap seventh. Top 10 for Kelso, Lunetta and Foggia. Becerras does get through on the last lap ahead of the heroic Vitelli. Out for 6 months, 12th. Ralston 13th. Points for Carpe and Nepa. Absolutely supreme ride that, wasn't it? In real testing conditions, mentally demanding conditions at the front for David Munoz. He made it look so easy. 1.6 seconds clear once again of the classy Rueda, who now stands on the brink of Moto3 glory in 2025.
Yeah, I failed A-level maths, but he extends his lead to 93 points with that result today, which by my reckoning means that if Rueda wins the Indonesian Grand Prix and Becerras doesn't finish second, then Rueda will be crowned world champion in 7 days' time.
You know what, he was so fast through the corner of 6, he almost had the temerity to ride around the outside of Quiles going through that high-speed 6. Once again, it's Quiles versus Perone on a last lap thriller. This time around it was for the podium, and once again it's Quiles' aggression that wins the day. Without any issues, without any dramas whatsoever, was your runaway race leader David Munoz. Brilliant job that by Munoz. Of course, winner in Aragon, winner most recently at the Sachsenring in Germany. He picks up yet another 25 points. Game on in terms of the championship, well, third place in the championship between him and Quiles. So there you go, confirmation after that real hard-fought second place from Jose Antonio Rueda. A bit of a disaster here in Motegi for his chief championship rival, Angel Becerras, down in 11th. It means we go to Mandalika next weekend and we could see Rueda crowned world champion in Moto3. Unstoppable though, wasn't he today here in Japan? Your race winner David Munoz. Let's get the thoughts of his rider coach Tom Luthi with Jack.
Tom, what a brilliant job by David. Just how brave was he in those middle laps when the rain started to fall?
It was the key, exactly. When the drops came down, he didn't took out any of the speed. He even risked more. He put the risk now, and in the end he could keep the gap. I mean, that was, as you said, really brave, really strong.
Great ride, well done.
Thank you.
Fortune favours the brave on so many occasions, doesn't it? None braver today than your race winner David Munoz. Thanks for that, Jack. Thanks for that word with Tom Luthi. Himself, of course, 125cc world champion. Winner in 250s and in Moto2. Top notch rider was Tom back in the day. Yeah, David Munoz just judged the conditions to absolute perfection. Judged the time to attack and try and make the crucial break at the front to absolute perfection. Barely put a foot wrong. Did he put a foot wrong at any stage in that Grand Prix? Munoz, who started from 7th place. He wasted precious little time in getting himself into podium contention. There's Fermin Aldeguer, one of his close allies in the MotoGP paddock, of course, congratulating Munoz, who now sits just 7 points behind Quiles. It was turning out to be a pretty thrilling fight for third in the championship. Well, it could be a fight for second, actually, because Becerras' nightmare day, missing out on the top 10, means that Becerras now only 18 clear of Quiles in third, and only 25 clear than now of Munoz.
A third win of the year for David Munoz, of course. Fought right to the wire with Quiles in Aragon. Sachsenring was also a pretty frenetic affair. This one, of course, was pretty hairy when the rain was falling, but Munoz took full advantage. Rather than seeing it as an opportunity to lose, saw it as an opportunity to take victory, and win it he did. Munoz, of course, such a mercurial talent. Of course, we saw, I guess in some respects, the worst of Munoz in Misano when he had that contact with Perone. We saw the very best of him today.
We really did. A top-class performance that by Munoz. He made it look very, very comfortable. He made it look easy, and it certainly wasn't. There can't be any more demanding scenarios as a Grand Prix rider when you're getting light rain spots and at times sort of heavy rain spots falling on the visor, because you're just having to calculate through your brain and millisecond judgments. So close to disaster, aren't you, all the time on that tightrope of grip, as we saw with Tayo Furusato, Exhibit A, crashing out of second place, or crashing out of twice eventually. Another brilliant podium by Quiles. That was just his 13th appearance in Moto3, and that is now his 8th podium finish. We don't need to remind you once again that what a young star of the future Quiles is going to be. Joel Kelso, well, he was the early leader, wasn't he, in that Grand Prix before he faded out of contention. He looks a little bit frustrated, a shake of the head there from the Australian. Not really what he came for from the front row of the grid. 8th at the checkered flag was Kelso, 5.7 seconds. He was back of our race winner Munoz. We're about to hear from the rider then who's taken the checkered flag here. A very hard fought third place. He's on the podium once again. Max Quiles with Jack.
Great job onto the podium once again in such a difficult race to manage when those raindrops were falling. Just how slippy was it out there?
Yeah, when I saw the rain, I knew it was gonna be slippery, but it was really hot, so I keep the rhythm. But then I saw Munoz was really fast. I have little experience in these conditions, so I said I'm going to relax a bit. Then when the sun came, I said, okay, now it's the turn. I pushed. Yeah, then I was catching Munoz, but he was really strong as well, so it was difficult. And then in the last lap, I saw Red overtook me, so I said something is strange because I didn't know it was last lap. I saw Red braking so hard, and I said I think it's last lap because he's normally really smooth. Then Perrone overtook me, and I said, oof, I'm going to overtake him back because I think it's last lap, and it was last lap, so I nearly left the podium because I was a bit, so focused on racing that I didn't know the laps. So yeah, I learned about this, and next time I will be more focused as well on the laps.
Great job, great recovery, well done.
Okay.
Thanks very much, Jack. Thanks, Max. It just shows what a test of concentration. Easy to get mental fatigue later on in these battles. He thought this wasn't the last lap at all.
Just in time.
Yes, better late than never. Ultra aggressive. Is he anything other than that? Max Quiles then. It's just dawned on him right now, hasn't it? Crikey, this is actually the last corner of this Grand Prix. Yeah, that's hard. That is a hard move indeed, isn't it? Perrone got a little bit frustrated with Munoz last time out in Misano. But also Quiles, well, he will say, did not completely drop the ball. He did not have a further 4.8 kilometres to try and work our way back through on Rueda in that Grand Prix.
Yeah, I think Rueda would have passed him anyway, even if Quiles was aware it was the final lap because he was just so much stronger in the latter stages. Quiles worked out just in time that he had to stay ahead of Valentin Perrone. Well, he is one step closer. He might be 1 week away from the World Championship. Second place, Jose Antonio Ruedas with Jack.
Jose Antonio, a championship-worthy performance there. When you're trying to fight for the ultimate goal, when there's rain falling, I imagine there's nothing worse. Just how did you manage those difficult moments in the middle of the race?
Yeah, it's a very difficult moment because I don't know if the rain coming worse or no. I just going there and making some laps. When I saw that it's the time to push, I push and trying to come back into the front. I want to win like always, but well, today also is a missing day. I want to say thanks for the team and to everybody to support me, and yeah, I'm very happy today.
Another great ride, well done.
Thank you.
20 points, and now just 1 week and 7 days away from potentially the biggest day, not just of his career, but of his life, because this time next week over in Indonesia, we could be toasting Jose Antonio Rueda as the Moto3 World Champion. Second from pole position. Sees him tip over the 300-point mark in this year's Moto3 World Championship. Surely now he can't let it slip through his grasp. Well, that was a perfect ride, wasn't it? A real mature ride by David Munoz, your Motegi race winner here in Moto3, and he's with Jack.
Well, David, fortune favours the brave, and you were definitely the bravest out there today. Victory in the end by just under 2 seconds, but I guess it all comes down to those moments when the rain was falling and just how you managed to keep going at an excellent pace.
Yeah, today is a very important day for me because very difficult race. In the beginning of the race, a little bit rain, and I control the race very good with very calm. And well, third victory in the World Championship. Thank you to the team for all the work, for him, and well, thank you to everybody.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was a great ride in very testing conditions for the 19-year-old Spaniard. 8 podiums now in the last 11 Grand Prix for Munoz. Of course, he had a real tough start to 2025, didn't he? When he didn't even score a single point until round 4 in Qatar. Well, that was a classy ride. That was a really, really impressive ride by Munoz. He judged those conditions perfectly. Big smile on his face as he gets greeted by BK8 Gresini Racing MotoGP rider Fermin Aldeguer, who certainly appreciated the work of Munoz. As you mentioned, it's not a given, that's all, is it? Angel Piqueras is going to hang on to that second place in this World Championship. Very much game on in the battle for third, as just 25 points now split Piqueras, Quiles and Munoz with 5 to go.
Quiles and Munoz, surely the two overwhelming title favourites for next season. Of course, they're both staying in Moto3. Angel Piqueras, championship or not, is moving up to Moto2 next season, where he'll be staying, of course, with that empty helmet through the season, but any lingering hope he had surely disappeared in that cloud of dust at turn 10.
Yeah, his worst finish at 11th place over the line since he was 12th in the opening Grand Prix in Buriram, which feels like an awful long time ago. It wasn't a third DNF of the season, thankfully, as far as Piqueras is concerned. Otherwise, we might be saying completely goodbye to any hopes he had of winning this Moto3 World Championship. But it is an all Spanish lockout of our first podium here on our race day 17 in 2025. And you do feel that once again it was a very pivotal race for Rueda. Having missed the podium in Austria and Hungary, not exactly a disaster with 5th places on that particular sequence, but the response has been superb. It has been emphatic. 2nd in Catalonia, 1st in Misano, and now 2nd here in Rueda, in Japan rather, and those 3 successive podiums, such a big haul of points over those last 3 Grand Prix, mean Rueda standing on the brink of title success.
There's one rider that'll be pleased that Rueda is moving up to Moto2 next season. Surely it will be Quiles, overtaken at the very end of the Grand Prix at Silverstone. Of course, finished right behind him, or was behind him when he crashed in Assen, was 2nd to him in Brno, was passed on the final lap by him in Misano, passed on the final lap by Rueda today as well. But they were in the end fighting for 2nd place today behind the dominant David Munoz, who takes victory number 3 of the season. Onto the podium dances Max Quiles. This is a special venue for the Aspar team, who won the Moto3 title with David Alonso here 1 year ago. Jose Antonio Rueda moves 1 step closer. If he gains a further 7 points on Piqueras next weekend, that will be enough to secure the World Championship with some 4 races to spare. Tetsuro Suzuki, President of the Motorcycle Federation of Japan, will present the Constructor Prize, which I'm sure he would have loved to have been handing over to Honda. But it is a KTM podium lockout here today. Munoz, Rueda, Quiles, Honda's hopes of being on the podium really fell away when Taiyo Furusato crashed out of 2nd place. Congratulations to the Lucamoli Dynavolt Intact GP squad. We'll see plenty of shortly in Moto2. So Max Quiles, as mentioned, has got an incredible podium record in such a short career. 8 podiums from 13 starts now for Quiles. Surely the Rookie of the Year prize is heading his way with Carpe's recent slump. For Jose Antonio Rueda, it's a 12th podium of the season. The record in the Moto3 era is 15 podiums in a season. He still has 5 Grand Prix left to break that record. Potentially, in a week's time, win the World Championship en route. But they were all playing 2nd fiddle today to David Munoz. Such a mercurial talent. And in the chaos and the mid-race shower here in Japan, it was Munoz who stood tall to take his 3rd win of the season.
victory of 2025 then moves David Munoz closer into contention for third overall in the championship, maybe even better, as he hones in on second placed Angel Piqueras. But next weekend could be Jose Antonio Rueda celebrating the biggest prize of all this season in terms of Moto3, as he has the chance to clinch the World Championship with still 4 rounds over in Australia, Malaysia, and then back in Europe in Portimao and Valencia still remaining. Yeah, it was a great ride that by Munoz. That means now only Rueda and Piqueras have done more winning in 2025 than the Spanish rider. Quiles once again shining on his first visit to Motegi. Not easy to tackle this hard-braking circuit and in those very treacherous damp conditions. Another outstanding ride by the rookie, but Munoz, your Motegi master.
Well, it was certainly eventful in the mid-part when the rain started to fall. Munoz took that as his opportunity to escape and take victory from Rueda and Quiles. Peroni missing out in that three-way battle for the 2 remaining spots on the podium. Adrian Fernandez won that battle of the Leopard Hondas before Almanza later crashed. Yamanaka 6th, Rapini, Kelso, Linetta and Foggia. Piqueras after his fall remounted to take 11th. Bertelli in 12th place ahead of Ralston, Carpe, Nepa taking the final point at the expense of Cormac Buchanan. Scott Ogden, a late faller. As we mentioned, Almanza down. Furusato fell out of 2nd place. Arbi Aditama was a lap 1 faller. So Jose Antonio Rueda's World Championship lead is 93 points. If he wins the Indonesian Grand Prix next weekend and Angel Piqueras fails to finish 2nd, Rueda will be crowned champion next Sunday. Piqueras is 18 points ahead of Quiles for 2nd. 7 points further back is where we find Munoz in 4th. Alvaro Carpe's hopes of finishing in the top 4 and as the Rookie of the Year surely look to be gone. KTM lead the Constructors' Championship by 213 points. Of course, they have already clinched the title. Red Bull KTM IO are close now to the team's crown. Their advantage over Prince MT Helmet MSI is 135 points. That could be clinched as early as Australia. Starting from the front row, Joel Kelso winning that early battle to take the lead on lap 1. Quiles, who'd come from row 3, immediately into the thick of the action.